Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
A bit of couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excelled.
Oh, he's been caught on decent hits! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 9, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hernandez. Chouameni. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Guardiola. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Messi. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's been taken short. And the finish! He can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Punched away. France are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. Barcola. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team
has a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Koundé. And Konate. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Belletti. Adams. Roberto Carlos. That's beautifully weighted. Referee's given a throw. Tchouaméni. And it's Dembele. Conte. Camavinga. And here's Torres. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
White with the short one. Can he put it away? They've done it! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's burst through! Conte. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. For Conte. Gently done. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. White makes the interception. Mbappe! Big chance! Oh, taken with style! A goal at a really telling moment! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
The goal scorer for France after 42 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
White plays it short, shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short.
There will be 3
And now they
minutes
can
added
spring out of
time.
defence. Now it's Dembele. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
That has been slung wide. Guardiola. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Header! Now has another go! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Hernandez, Conte, and it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Konate. Roberto Carlos proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Strokes it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dembele.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's free, he's had a hit!
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Iniesta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos looking understandably energised after his goal. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Konate. Koundé. And it's played forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a great ball. It's one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Bellingham. Substitution.
Hernandez. Thuram. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ball played for Conte. Olise. Conte for Olise. He's in plenty of space here. There's no flag. Koundé engages and forces him off the ball. And he has been fouled there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. And Koundé. Olise. Rabiot. Mbappe. White gets good distance on it.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Conte. Olise. Nice sequence of passes, this. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And Adams. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
So many
Hello
thanks to
everybody,
Jim Beglin.
and
That's
this
all
is
we
a
have
quick
time
reminder
for.
to let
Good
know
evening
that
to
you'll
you.
be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Belletti. Guardiola. And there's a searching pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Guardiola. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. All played through for the wide man. Oh, sweet. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guardiola. And here's Torres. Torres! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Neither side yet able to find the net. White spots it and intercepts. David Villa. Lobbed in behind. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Goal! Terrible error, duly punished. Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's through the middle. David Villa. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Iran trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Stood up well to him there. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shot a goal!
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Guardiola.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute
And it's Belletti.
time.
And Adams. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Roberto Carlos. That's Guardiola. And he's forced to go back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Guardiola. Liverpool are still that goal to the good. Iniesta. And it's Belletti. White is always looking to play quality balls.
The attendance for this match
Passing is crisp and sharp.
81,007.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Opts to play it back. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Guardiola. For Iniesta. Guardiola. White. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Can he spark a counter here? Shifted it to the flank. Strong running down that left flank. No way through, so back it comes.
Iran showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That'll be a throw. The message is clear, none shall pass. Roberto Carlos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Belletti. Good ball over the top. And he's onside. In by... Oh, smashing header! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Substitution for Iran, number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 15,
White plays it short.
Number 21.
And it's hoisted clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fernando Torres. Gives it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the middle. Cleared away. That's the throw. Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And the shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Goal! After 84 minutes is number 9, David Villa.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Messi, that's a fact. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's managed to get rid. So what can they make of this? David Villa. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. David Villa, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And nobody in this out. Shot a goal! And it's hoisted clear. Guardiola.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
White goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. What a throw in. And the keeper beats it away. That's really well cleared. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. In for a header! Cleared away. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Torres. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Torres. He's played him through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
David Villa powering forward here. And now the breakaway. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
For our World Charity Fund.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Some good work on the right flank here. This is promising. There's the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. That's a good ball out wide. Roberto Carlos. And that's not going to reach. Oh, good ball. He's in space and looking for options.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. White, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played out to the right. And he welcomes it in. And the flag has stayed down.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Five minutes left on the clock.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Iniesta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Gamba Osaka looking to pass their way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Belletti. And it's Guardiola. Here's Roberto Carlos. Adams. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. It's Belletti. White. Guardiola. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Quarter of an hour played. Gets into some space. There's the hit! He's scored! And it's Gamba Osaka who go in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Gamba Osaka have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guardiola. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Adams. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Adams. Iniesta. Iniesta. Looks to clip it forward. Gamba Osaka finding their passes. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And back to the goalkeeper. Looking for the runner. Oh, important interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Lobbed in behind.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Iniesta. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now he's off and running. Great hit! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 58 minutes is number 10.
Gamba Osaka are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Adams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Adams. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now White, pressing high and with purpose. Belletti. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Belletti. Referee's given a throw. Gamba Osaka can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Number 7.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Ah, such a clever touch. And the shot! Guardiola. Adams. White for Iniesta. Belletti. No way through there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17. Substitution in progress.
Shot a goal! Defending of the desperate variety. Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham to McAllister. Belletti. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a clever looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
McAllister. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Adams. Guardiola. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, played through for the wide man. Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. Messi. He is through here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Guardiola. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. So what can they make of this? Good ball over the top. He's got the shot away! Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. White. Here's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. And Adams. And here's Torres. David Villa. David Villa! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Messi. Gently done. David Villa. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. No luck with that dink over the top. Here comes the corner. White plays it short. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Guardiola. White. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Belletti. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking for the runner. David Villa. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cleared without hesitation. Adams gets over and intercepts. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. White. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's the hit! Iniesta. White. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Interesting ball. Big chance! White. Roberto Carlos. For Iniesta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fernando Torres! That's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola. White. And it's Belletti. It'll be a throw-in. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa, he's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Great hit! And that should get the job done.
The
60 minutes played.
Was 29,514.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Into the middle. Roberto Carlos clears it away. Quality ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. Guardiola.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shifted it to the flank. No, it's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 41. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Bellingham. Substitution
the movement
in
is
progress.
slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 5, Pep Guardiola.
That's very
Coming on
neat.
the field, number 18, Beckham. Number 7.
And that has been cleared. Cleared without hesitation. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. That's a super give and go.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Belletti climbs up big.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared without complication. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, He's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Iniesta. White. It's Belletti. They've won a corner. That has been knocked clear. Rower Reds are looking to go forward now. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Messi. Terrific header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Belletti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely aimed pass. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Delivers the ball, up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres. Roberto Carlos. And the shot! And that is wildly off target. Adams. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Iniesta. And it's Messi. Iniesta. Belletti. Oh, what a climb! Fernando Torres hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That is good strength. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a little off target. White. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over,
And a quick
but it remains goals.
To please take all deductive
Any
bins
opinion you'd like to
located by
express
the
on the
entrance
first
gates.
half?
Thank
Well,
you
Peter,
very
apart
much for
from
your
the lack of
cooperation.
goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Belletti. Can he latch on to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. White. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Does well to stand firm and defend it.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
60,810.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Roberto Carlos. And it's Guardiola. And Adams. Iniesta. Fernando Torres. He can get that clear. Now White. Belletti. And he welcomes it in. And the counter is on. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field, number 12. Coming on the field is number 18. Substitution in progress.
That's a lovely pass. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
David Villa, Torres, and he's lost his man here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Torres!
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for
Number
changes
77.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field. Number 24. Number 21.
He rises!
Substitution.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's not getting his way this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Liverpool are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pinches it off him.
There will be 1 minute.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement with the father of a boy in the green backpack.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Messi. Belletti. David Villa has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. OK, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's Messi. David Villa. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think
he's got the shot away! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Liverpool breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. David Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to get it clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Stood up well to him there. Messi. That's played into space. And he's there to get it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Good spot, he's seen the run. Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is good alertness. Iniesta. David Villa. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Interesting ball. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. David Villa. Challenge just a bit on the foot. Now the finish! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice interception, well timed. And we hit half-time, so no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Liverpool 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then. Strong running down that left flank. He was under real pressure there. Iniesta. David Villa. Great work on the overlap. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Liverpool have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose, and again! And he should have made it 4. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Spread neatly. He is through. Has a goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
They've played it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Oh, there's the hit! Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Ter Stegen catches it safely. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Oh, sweet feet.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's there to get rid. And that has been cleared. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Adams. Guardiola. Liverpool are closing in on a comfortable win. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, they're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
Number 41, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Number 18, Beckham.
You can run onto that.
7,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
substitution in progress.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, played right into his
2
path.
added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Very nicely done. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Fernando Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Today for everybody to please kindly.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
White. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. And Adams. White. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. And it's Guardiola. Torres. He has found the way through. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a decent clearance. And it's Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Torres does really well to win the ball there. He is through here! And here's Iniesta. Oh, well played, well played. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nicely intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Carlos. And here's Messi.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It is a corner, good chance. They've played it short. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and he's following up! And that is wildly off target.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Iniesta for Messi. And it's Fernando Torres. Real chance here! There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
From the regional police department.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Iniesta. Adams. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And they're on him in a flash. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Iniesta. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. And here's Messi. And he's there to clear it. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
29,830.
60 minutes played. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, movement creates more options. And
Hits one! Oh, taken with style! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Time then for the first
Coming on the
substitution of the
field
game.
is
Well, Peter, I
number
don't think there's
31.
anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries to dink it in. David Villa. And it's Messi. Now the finish! This time, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. And back to the goalkeeper. White to Guardiola. Now White. Belletti. David Villa in acres of space out wide. And it's a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
There's going to be another change
Number
here.
11.
So a couple of front-footed
Coming on the field,
alterations here. A pair of
number
forwards
18.
entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. There's no flag. That'll be a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that will be it. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And already we're underway here.
Now it's Torres. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take...
It's Iniesta! It'll be a throw-in.
Real chance here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
So it is still 0-0.
A real... and the finish!
Now that is commitment to the cause. Cleared without hesitation.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good play.
Oh, smashing header!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been cleared. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Torres. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's neat.
Messi. He's been picked out. Now it's Messi.
Has a goal! There it is!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 30 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That is lovely. Distributed tidily. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Belletti.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That is ended up in no man's land. David Villa. Messi. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to get it clear. He gets big! Oh, what a big quick... In he goes again! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. That's really well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That should get the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is masterful defending. Liverpool with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Guardiola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he has been fouled there. Almost an hour gone. Lobbed in behind. Back into the middle. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Deftly away. Iniesta. It's Belletti. White. Adams. Now White. Adams. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Climbs up big! And he's there to get it away. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. There's no flag. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. David Villa, he's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward. It's one! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fernando Torres is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! And that has been knocked clear. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. The final 5 minutes. Fiddles it through. Oh, nice touch. Now this could be a chance. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
There's the hit! Oh, taken with style. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field.
Great defending,
number
strong
21,
and determined.
Neymar. Number 7,
Whatever happens,
McAllister.
that's the kind of movement
Substitution
which
in
raises hope.
progress. There will be 3 minutes added time.
David Villa. And the number on the board is 3. And that's it. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin
Volunteers for
and
each
to wish
block,
you a
please
very good
report
evening.
to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. been a rather gentle affair so far. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. It's Belletti. White. And Adams. Roberto Carlos.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Great hit! Roberto Carlos. And it's Iniesta. It's Belletti. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Guardiola. And it's Belletti. Now it's Messi. Tries to dink it through. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Torres. David Villa has it out wide and in space. Torres! That's really well cleared. Roberto Carlos. And here's Torres. He's beaten the last man. And he's on his... There's the hit! That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he was quick to react. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Adams. Guardiola. Torres. He has found the way through. Gets good distance on it. There's no flag. Guardiola. David Villa. Now it's Torres. Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great work on the overlap. And that has been cleared. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Now, we would like to ask you all to kindly stay
The
seated.
midway point of the game.
Thank you.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Belletti.
Guardiola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. David Villa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
White is one whose deliveries we all know about. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. White. It's Roberto Carlos. Quality ball.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has been knocked clear. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Gently done. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's there to get it away. Goes down, but nothing given. Great pressure, plenty of it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. Messi.
Belletti.
Now White. Adams. And it's Guardiola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Decent hit! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 40.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field.
They've played it short.
Number 11.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ah, he's given it away. It's Fernando Torres. And Torres! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Fernando Torres looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Beckham. Now it's McAllister.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. Out of play for a throw. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Torres. He might be in here. There's the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Messi. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool gain their reward with an early goal. And he's forced to go back. Deftly done. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? David Villa. David Villa carries the ball down the right. Now it's Torres. Threads one in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That is good pressure. Hits one! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Kashiwa Resol looking to pass their way through. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against David Villa!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. David Villa. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. White plays it short. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Guardiola. Looking tidy in possession here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Kashiwa Resol finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Caught offside that time. Adams. Guardiola. Works it forward. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. David Villa. That's a nicely measured pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That is a great pick out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Messi. Oh, that's great hit! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool take the lead. Now he's off and running. Fernando Torres. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, the ball's run loose this time, surely!
This possibly the last play of the half. White goes short. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Messi. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Driving on and making good progress. And it's a corner. Liverpool have their third corner. White with the short one.
Can he finish?
And he's gone looking for safety. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's a good ball. Kashiwa Resol needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he was quick to react. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Now the finish!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's intervened well there. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. To further improve their position of comfort. He's denied. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And he's there to get it away.
The attendance for this match was
What a throw in.
29,950.
Distributed tidily. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi. He's Messi! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead.
Can he finish? And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He has found the way through. Big header!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And he's picked out the run. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. They played right into his path. Faced a shot at goal! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Number
I think the
20,
manager's claiming an assist here.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Substitution on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number
Things
8.
looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Coming on the
Well, they're
field.
very much the better
Number
team at the
21,
moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution in
Liverpool
progress.
will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
And it's Guardiola.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. David Villa. This is promising. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field is number 7, McAllister.
Belletti.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Neymar. Bellingham. He's had a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Beckham tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
White goes short. Decent hit! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Neymar. That's a sharp pass.
Messi.
And the shot!
Cleared away. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
The ball's gone astray.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos.
Wins the duel this time.
Roberto Carlos.
Going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's that. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi voted man of the match and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello, attendees.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.